Even with his run speed, I feel slow.
So, Octo, you guys doing that open raid with Aftermath coming up in a couple of days, right?
Uh, it's on right now, I believe.
It's on right
Oh,
now?
you mean like the open TOV, like the North TOV crawl?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know all the details on it.
It's
I don't
actually.
know if I'm.
Good.
I don't know if I want to do it, to be honest.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I'm a COV faction, and all that trash is COV. So
Ah,
you
okay.
kill all the trash, you're going to get killed by Santalak.
It's pretty easy to
You can
fix, though.
flop it.
Yeah,
What?
flop it as a bard, or every single trash mob get a TL to bind outside, and then try to make my way back up there. Get a cough mage to bring me back up. Sounds horrendous. Um, I mean, I have a 50, almost a 56 cleric. I could definitely take my cleric along, but I don't know. Reports are like people, there gonna be like 300 people part of that open raid,
Wow.
so that's gonna definitely bog down the server or the zone.
Just a tiny bit.
But I think it'll be fun. I mean, it's a chance for everybody to get to see Nord TOV in kind of that style,
Well,
the
I.
crawl style. Plus, like I'll link it in the group, but I got the Bard necklace. There's a bunch of necklaces that drop in Nord TOV off the mobs, certain class specific ones that are really nice. It's like a +8 necklace.
I thought it was just really nice for your guild to offer doing that. There's not very many guilds that could have the capability of putting together something like that.
Yeah, and then the other notion on that is that certain mobs each recycle our earthquake or something. I'm not sure the exact details, but certain mobs are not going to we're not going to touch them for like 12 hours to allow other guilds to go in and get some attempts and try to kill them. So like when an earthquake happens or a rumble happens, we like instantly head to TOV, start killing everything that we can. So certain mobs we're not going to do that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, you guys done that before with letting people get Vindy over in Kale and kind of giving some of the smaller guilds a chance to step up their game a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a play off of the March Madness that Detox put together, in the sense that we were giving guilds like 3 hours windows. Like if a mob spawns, they have 3 hours to come in and try to kill it. This time we're just letting them have like 12 hours. So it's allowing people to mobilize a little bit better, I guess.
Well, at least they can do it, I guess, when they get home from work rather than. I know not everybody can answer a bat phone. It is kind of rough on people's schedules, so 12 hours is a long time for them to take that thing down.
Yeah, and I think with the amount of earthquakes or rumbles that we have, the two each month, it kind of restarts the windows, so it's not super crazy. Because they're not going to do like a rumble and then the next day do another rumble. I mean, I guess there's a chance of it, but super rare. But yeah, I mean, pretty much after the 12 hours is up, then I guess we just go in and clean everything up that's not dead.
Right. So, as your guild, are you guys recruiting at the moment? Is that something that you're going to be doing with the open raid, kind of taking a look around and seeing what people have to offer?
I haven't got a sense, or I haven't been told by an officer that it is closed, but there is some like mumbles that we're trying to close. I mean, I think we've not at all one time, but I think we have about 180 active raiders. So it's definitely we've been building quite a bit of a raid force. Not all 180 answer a bat phone. I mean, half the time I'm sleeping, so I can't answer it.
Right. But even if half those
But
people answer a bat phone, that seems like a lot of people.
yeah, I mean, we get 80 people per bat phone. It's pretty nuts. But I mean, I do think it's number one, it's a huge PR campaign because everybody doesn't like, or a lot of people don't like Aftermath. So it's a PR campaign, and it's also a chance that other guilds can kill stuff, which is really cool.
Only thing I ever had an issue with Aftermath was the trains. I mean, you guys are notorious for that, but
I'm being
Like
attacked, by the way.
TOV or like Kale or
just any place I've ever seen Aftermath coming through, I've been trained by you guys like, I don't know, 10 or 15 times in various locations. But the people in Aftermath are absolutely amazing. I have a lot of friends in Aftermath, so I don't really blame the guild too much.
How does the shaman run and cat? Oh my god, I'm gonna die probably. I was just. Oh,
Where are you at?
I'm trying to run, but I have shamans and all kinds of other casters just casting on me because they can do that. They can run and cast, and I can't. Of course. Oh, now I'm rooted.
Give me an LOC.
I'm dotted to the nines. Negative 2,106, negative 2,686.
Negative 2,186.
Was close to. I was actually in that area along the border. Yep.
What was the second number?
I'll tell you once I land.
Here, I'll find him here in a sec. Send me a tell with that cipher so I can keep an eye out for it. So do you guys expect to have some shenanigans show up while you're in North TOV? I mean, if the three of us show up, you guys are going to have some weird issues happen, I'm sure. We'll train like half the zone on you guys.
I don't know. I don't know all the details of how they're gonna do it, what they're gonna do. Because I mean, if you're COV faction, you can actually run up into the hub and actually go west because all that COV. But once you go past the north door, that's the tricky spot where the wyverns can come out. That's the most recent thing all over Rants and Flames. And if once you go past that north door, then it starts to become pretty much KOS. But everything you kill there hits you for COV. So you can basically go ally to max KOS pretty darn quick, especially with the dragons. The dragons are like 100 to 300 a pop.
And I'm guessing that is going to be like level 55 plus, most likely, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I would assume. I don't know. I think what they're going to try to do once they figure out the North TOV crawl, they're going to post everything all over the forums.
Oh, because they're going to make a run themselves and kind of get everything worked out before they invite everybody?
No, I think it's just going to be a one-shot. They have to kind of time it with... Because the idea is to actually keep all the dragons up in TOV. So... I don't know if it would be on an earthquake or if it'll be on a respawn of an earthquake. So let's say, like right now, we're in Windows today and tomorrow. So dragons are popping right now, and the other guilds are in TOV at the moment trying to kill stuff that's up. Like I got bat phone for Sev. We killed Sev. I got a bat phone for VP. Outside of that, I think maybe Vox soon. I don't know. Whoever's doing that.
You have a favorite raid target in the game? Something that you kind of enjoy going to, even if you don't need loot from them?
I like the statue Avatar War fights. Those are cool. And how we pull Volak is pretty awesome in my mind.
On the Avatar of War as a bard, what's kind of your role in that? I've never even actually thought. Because I know the clerics and the tanks are pretty heavy.
Mana.
Yeah, either you're a mana battery for the clerics. My fun is either DPS with rogues or even in the tank group. Because we're running damage shield song and... Like Detox actually single tanked Avatar War this last one we just did. Which I believe, everybody was saying was server first.
Yeah, because you guys usually have six or so warriors that cycle through until their DA or whatever it is, their discipline is done.
Correct. Yeah, so you pretty much CH chain while their disc is up, and then once their disc dies, then you get the next tank starts to build a lot of aggro.
We're Friends has a
And then
question. He wants to know who your best raid druid is.
that's a tough one right there. I mean, we've got so many good druids. I don't know. Oh, might have to mull over that for a little while. You know, in any druid that wants to play a bard is one of my favorite druids.
Really?
That might be kind of an inside joke, but he'll understand. Warfriends is my favorite of all druids.
All right, I got Cypher up and res. We'll be in just a minute.
But like Dane was killed by a different guild. I'm not sure which one. Either AG or probably AG.
Or CSG?
Or I don't know if AG is part of CSG anymore, from what I understand.
I know that they were talking about separating whenever I was in the guild, but it was kind of a we would like to, but we don't know if we are going to kind of thing.
Yeah, I think from what I heard, and again, don't take anything I say for truth or anything, but I think what I heard was that when AG got banned, that suspension that they got banned for the VSR, that was kind of CSG's cutting of the tie. So AG's been doing a lot of stuff with Paradigm Shift, and they've been doing a lot of stuff with Omni and Europa, but mainly doing stuff with Paradigm. I think Omni and Europa kind of been doing stuff on their own now.
Yeah. Well, the way it was running is that whenever I was in the guild, it was it'd be either 60% us and then the rest would be them, or we would have like 50-50 us and then the combination of those two. But we never had them having more than us at any raid. So I think that made a lot of our members, whenever I was in that guild, kind of wary about the whole situation. Because they were getting equal loot option abilities, even though they brought less numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. In my mind, it does. I don't know how it all works. But
yeah,
even like
I mean,
Paradigm Shift and AG, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea since they do a lot of things together just to form a new or merge.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that unless the leadership of the two guilds can't come eye to eye on certain things. I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
I think that would be losing two really cool named guilds too. Paradigm Shift is a really good name for a guild, and so is Desert Guard.
Yeah.
And I totally raid with these guys all the time, so.
Yeah.
I don't think they let you raid if you don't have a clicky stick.
They've let me show up a couple of times, I think, just for show.
Oh.
Now that I've seen, it's like on Discord and stuff, there's actually been a couple key Awakened members have already left Awakened, so I'm interested to see how that all shakes out. I really felt bad for a lot of their members that were excited to be raiding after the 30-day ban, and then out of nowhere kind of get another one from an incident that happened even before that ban.
Well, it's actually, isn't it a combination of two more bans to the duration that they're at right now?
As far as like what happened last Thursday.
Well, I think it was. I think they went from one duration, and then it was boosted to another duration because of, um, I guess the one you're talking about, and then the one that happened uh, like a week ago or so.
Well, they got they just came off a 30-day. They got a 40-day for February 25th or something, Volak pool, which I remember being there, but I don't remember all the details. And then they got their 40-day extended by 7 days because of something in Dragon Necropolis with Vanki.
Really?
And then supposedly, like, and this was the whole Rants and Flames was from last Thursday's Volak pool, where the Wyverns were actually pulled on top of our pullers. I don't know if it's probably by accident for sure, but nonetheless, we lost Volak because of that. And then they picked him up and brought him to zone and killed him. So supposedly there's a petition from us that could be coming in, which would then increase another extension or another ban on top of that. I don't know, but supposedly they've cleared that up too. With we're not gonna post that. I don't know. Like I said, all that stuff is kind of above my pay grade.
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh,
So-
ABC is this way.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going either. So
Oh,
just talking.
We got a frog.
Yeah, it
Well,
looks
let's kill it.
looks like CE, NG, and Disco and Bugs is taken. So we could do Disco 2 or ABC or King.
ABC's good, and
Be easy with this group for sure. Warfriend says Europa is strong, and Dantham says AG has left CSG. Ban wasn't really part of the separation, it was other stuff that went into it.
again, don't quote me. It's an 18-year-old
AFK
elf sim. Friends are greater, or players are greater than pixels, is my motto.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why I say that's why I like enjoying doing camps with you guys. And last couple of days, been doing the Forager cycle till my eyes bleed.
But you got your mask finally. I think you had to pay for it. But
I
you got it.
did. I did. I got that chest piece. Good job, Shix. Let
blame
me. I'll mez one, or I'll charm one of these and mez the other.
I'm on the Dar Knight.
I'll mez the shaman.
Was that a pretty active camp? Did you see people kind of poke their head in from time to time and see if it was taken, or it was pretty empty most of the time? Anthem says, yeah, I kind of take that mentality. That's why I don't get the R and F mainstays. This is a 10-year-old emulation of an 18-year-old video game. It's just not that serious. Some people take it serious, though. I don't blame them. It's a good game, and I mean, if it's your first time coming around to Everquest and you want to get in there and try to get some of the best gear, yeah, it's exciting. It's fun, and some of the mobs that you go into, you got to be pretty good. You got to be on the ball to kill those guys. Like Avatar.
I mean, I think.
Oh, go ahead.
I think from my perspective, it's just amazing how we can do what we can do, as far as like you can pull dragons all the way to the entrance. I mean, it's almost like unfathomable. But there's a lot of stuff that goes involved with the whole pool team, the FTE team. I mean, and I think that's where it gets kind of crazy with the whole trains are going to happen, unfortunately. And I think most of the guild leaderships are open to work with each other so that we don't have to petition, because I think no guild wants to petition another guild. Because then I just get staff involved, and then they start looking at other things. It's a lot of headaches. It's not worth it.
Right.
But if one guild's not willing to work with the other guild, either through concessions of targets or whatever arrangements can't be made, then I guess. But there's so much history to this server that I don't even have an idea about.
Bacchus, sorry about that.
Well, I mean, Sirkin's kind of mentioned the same thing you're talking about, where he's like, if you guys can handle it on your own, it's going to be so much better than if I have to get involved in it, because then neither side's going to like the outcome.
There's a spell for our Necro.
Oh yeah, Splurt. It's a pretty decent one.
Oh, he's got it already.
I mean, my time here on this server, I started in, I think, April 2015 with my druid, and then this character was created August 5th of 2015, and then I left. I leveled this guy up to 55 or 56. I went through Kittens, and then I went through Anonymous. That's who I was raiding with in Velius. All right, I'm going to stop songs so shit can cool. Yeah. And then I took a 1.5-year hiatus to go play World of Warcraft. So, I mean, there's so much of Velius that I didn't see and I wasn't a part of.
Right.
Oh damn it.
Welcome to the stream, Scar.
I can also lull these guys for you, Shix, if you want.
Oh, right as he casted. What a douche.
You want to heal? Let me know when, man.
Yeah, heal me. We might just need the Mez one. Kill the wizard.
Yep. Kill the wizard.
Now, was there anything in Velius that you really wanted to see that you still haven't gotten a chance to, or have you pretty much gone everywhere?
I think I've seen it all, I think, so far.
Were you
I spent a little bit of time in Sky with Anonymous back in the days, but I only saw maybe 1 or 2 of the islands, never did any of the gear or any of the quests.
You're one of the lucky few that have not got burned out on that zone.
On Sky?
Yeah, it's like a weekly thing for a lot of people on the lower end of raids, and there comes a point where you never want to see another Sky raid. It's a cool zone, though. I think the very first couple times you go there.
I've only done Hate a few times. Fear has been pretty neat, but I really want to learn how to kite Fear. It's definitely a challenge for me that I want to learn.
What do you think you need to be able to do that? Just the knowledge, or are you missing a few key items?
Just the knowledge and the hands-on experience, the actual doing it. The guys that do kite it use a little bit more like a blade stoppers, and they use other things to really suck up the train off of people. But just getting more comfortable in the zone, knowing where stuff is, and then not kiting too close to CT.
Is he normally up? Don't you guys normally go in there and kill him the moment he spawns, or is that something that's on a rotation with the guilds? I'm not too familiar with the looting system.
And previous to the suspension, CT was a rotated mob by Awakened and Aftermath. Basically meant we weren't going to go for it together, but it didn't keep other guilds from going after it while one of the other was in there. That makes sense.
Yeah. You guys have like
Statue and Dane are one of the two also. This Dane was going to be theirs. This even last Dane, not the one today, but the one last week. That one was Awakens that AG got.
freaking failed feign.
It might be because you're floating. Have you had that issue before as levitate, or is that not something that affects it?
No, not normally.
Get you with the heal.
Somebody wants to. No, it's not going to work.
Just grab them. We're good. It's not like we're getting really close to dying at all.
Irritates me that you can max out something and it fails like 30% of the time. It runs in streaks too. I've had the arena like a week ago. It failed 3 times in a row. I ended up dying.
You were there last night, though, right?
Yeah, for a while I got my chain bracers for my ranger.
How was that going with your feint death? I mean, I realized you weren't like the main pooler, but you were up there occasionally, right?
Yeah, I pulled for the first couple hours, I guess, or hour.
No issue with feint then?
No, I think I failed once or twice, but he's running streaks.
Then you had a level 40 pulling for you.
Yeah. Two-Link brought his monk up.
How'd you come up with the name AC Gamer YouTube?
Very poorly, I think. Yeah, AC is my original channel was Authorchristopher. I was going to be doing dramatic readings of my books, and eventually hit a wall with that as far as writer's block, and switched it over into gaming. So I figured I'd change that up a little bit. And then the YouTube part was because AC Gamer on Twitch was already taken by like 50 people in like every different form and fashion. So yeah, not a great story behind it. It just kind of threw it out there, trying to figure out the best thing that I could use to allow my YouTube people to find me on Twitch a little easier.
You say you have a Nibris type voice?
I don't think I do, but appreciate the compliment.
Very soothing.
I just figured I'd read my own book because I doubt anybody else was going to. What about you on Octo? Which I actually like the little symbol that you came up with that you can throw in the stream chat and everything. I think it's like really, really nice touch.
So Octo comes from just me being a scuba instructor since 2005 when I moved to Hawaii. I would interact with the octopus.
You guys can come up to the hallway.
So I kind of just started calling myself like the Caesar Mulan of octopus, just octopus whisperer. Going to jail or down the other way?
He doesn't know the zone, so he went into jail. If you want to come back out, it's a little further.
Oh, well, we can go. I don't know which way we're going, yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
it seemed to be the only way to go. Is that not the way to go?
No, down this way.
Here, let me make this easier for you, Shix.
You're right.
So you live in Hawaii and you're a scuba instructor. Like, how amazing is that? You get to see some of the most beautiful waters on the planet. Have you gotten tired of it? Tired of it? Jeez, if I can speak.
No, not at all. Well, now I'm more of a seasonal boat captain, so I just drive a boat. I don't really scuba dive anymore. I haven't in some time, but I was an instructor for about 10 years, and then like rolled over into a boat captain. That's kind of the next phase.
Test and Mike, can you hear me?
Yep, there you are, man. Welcome to the stream.
All right. Thanks, man.
So that is Scar, or Necromancer, joining us on the call, guys.
All right, which one do you want me to grab?
This one off of me, the shaman.
You got it. Single. Do you just lull them?
I just lull them, yeah. At 157 charisma that I have.
Guess you don't do a lot.
50.
Would you say you're more of a solo bard, or do you like doing the group aspect when you can?
I love group aspect. Like what we're doing right now is probably some of the most fun I have in content, except for raids, of course. But
see, I could never really truly get into raids, at least the ones that I've been on, because it seems like there's a lot of downtime. There's 3-4 hours of kind of sitting around before things get started. Not that we're incredibly fast, mind you, but is that the same with Aftermath? Or are you guys pretty much on the ball? As soon as everybody shows up, everybody knows what they're doing?
the latter there. Soon as something pops, everybody logs in, knows what they're doing, and does it. Then you see what loot you have. If you want the loot, you bid on it. If you don't, then you log back out. That's how usually it is. The other side of it is that folks are, the quote-unquote poop sockers. Those are the guys that are tracking. Those are the guys that are ready when a dragon pops. So for them, there's a lot of downtime. But for me, technically, if I knew a TOV was in window, I could camp my bard there, go play another class, get a bat phone, and then just log over. If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. I just trying to wrap my brain around everybody knowing what they need to do without being told. Are you guys... I mean, I realize you guys are on the top of the list, but would you say that you're not very forgiving to players that possibly wouldn't know everything, or do you guys take people under your wing and kind of teach them the ropes?
My pet just went off.
I would say that I'm a perfect example that they take people under their wings and show them the ropes and let them do baby steps, and then kind of, as they feel more comfortable, let them do more and more stuff. I mean, besides training another guild and not fixing the situation, I guess that's the only bad thing that could really happen.
Right.
Do you know which direction that pet went?
He's dead.
He's dead.
I rooted the target, but he's
I got him.
Okay.
But I mean, when I first joined, I didn't know anything about the raids.
But you knew your
luckily,
class, right?
Mostly. Not like some of the fine details of barding, but I knew what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And I was also open to learn. So being willing to ask questions and
listen to what other people were telling you.
Yeah, and actually perform. Then folks like, all right, well, he seems like he wants to do stuff, so let's kind of work him in there. So like learning how to pull the mobs off in the hub, they call tag outs, or even tag outs in the hallway, just to make sure we bring the dragon in clean and there's no ads.
So there's
my next step.
Okay.
Like my next step would be to actually get either coughed up to a dragon and pull it and die. Like that would be your FTEer, which that's like adrenaline junkie material right there.
Right. So it sounds like there's a fair bit of rotation in there. It's not just like the same 6 or 7 people that they go to every single time because they know it backwards and forwards. You guys are kind of pulling new people in there and teaching them the ropes, as I guess time allows and the opportunity as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would even say that the older members that do it or have been doing it for years are kind of over it. They want new people to step up. They want new people to get a chance of being able to do that particular job, per se.
Yeah, because I know Cypher was thinking about joining you guys at some point.
That is correct.
But you just...
Is there only one in this store? I think
so. Did you need something, Star? Or, sorry if we're talking over you, man. You gotta jump in there and push us aside sometimes.
Somebody needs to make sure and loot these too. I don't know if anybody's...
I've been checking them out as soon as I can. Yeah, because they do all have a tendency or a chance to drop that belt, that haste one, which is amazing.
Yeah. The rune brand girdle.
Never seen it drop. Never seen it drop, but I hope one day. Even if I don't win, I just want to have that story of saying, yeah, it actually does drop here.
But I mean, as far as the questions you're asking, yeah, I mean it's a very the guys are open and they're open for new people to step in and learn. And even if you know your class really well and you want to try to do something, all you gotta do is ask. It's like they say, the only dumb question is the question you don't ask.
Right. Well, maybe.
But like even like for bards, I mean, the first thing that was told to me is like, okay, you see clerics with cleric sticks, as soon as we pop in, you just start inviting them. So you just take that role as, don't be sitting there LFG, do something productive and start inviting clerics, start your mana song and your mana pulses, get them all ready to go.
That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, the fact that they let you be a leader without having to force you into that role and just say, if you know what you're supposed to be doing, just do it, rather than us pulling you by the nose everywhere you go.
Where do we go, Shix? In there or down this hall?
It's better to go straight.
Oh, we got ads from the other side.
We
They're
got
coming
a lot.
in.
A lot.
That's going to be like 9, 10 ads right there. If you can't handle that, I'll camp out and res everybody, but that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I would say probably camp out there running through.
All right.
Get some wizards.
They're coming to me.
It's only 3.
Low
Low aggro on the left.
Low level.
Low level.
And I'm trying to mess them.
Just make sure you see where I am because I'm
We
rooted.
only have 3.
All right, then I'm staying up.
I don't see any more.
I can't believe it didn't train everything in that hallway in that room. I got a wizard on me.
I got the wizard off.
Yeah, there's a.
Maybe we killed everything in line.
That's weird.
Gravity flux. That was fun.
No, it's expected.
No, I mean, yeah,
I shouldn't have followed.
the level thing. I'm just saying, like, it didn't grab anything along its route.
But this is a perfect example of why I love Bard, because there's so much like CC,
Utility you guys bring to the table.
Buffs and mana song and all that fun stuff. You just have to kind of be on it, kind of like playing an enchanter almost. You got to really
like
kind of know 3 steps ahead.
Ouch.
Cypher started in Enchanter, and he absolutely loved that class. It was almost hard to drag him away from it to start as Shaman. But now that he's on his Shaman, he's all about that guy.
Of course, liking the Enchanter is a lie. I can't do the Enchanter, though I love my Bard.
We'll slide off.
Got another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it delayed?
I need to pull him back.
I can't believe that would be delayed. There's probably a roamer walking through the hall.
I'm gonna probably die to this cast. I don't know. We'll see.
Ice Comet?
No. There's a red one. As a magic based. How about I just
some of the
stand
most
over
fun
here?
was like KC basement, doing this right here, keeping 3 mobs locked down.
I never got to spend very much time in KC basement. I know the experience is supposed to be a lot better down there. How high did you go in there? 55, right?
Yeah, 55, 56-ish. The Necro Pet's on the wizard. Can't mez him.
Got him off.
I have the shaman up here. Wizard in the back, I'll mez.
What about you, Scar? Is your Necromancer the only class that you have, or
Yeah, currently.
how you liking that one so far? I know they're supposed to
Kill
be
this wizard.
amazing for soloing.
Yeah, I love them. I like grouping more, but soloing just slow and boring.
Right. Well, you guys bring a lot of utility to the group too. You guys get a little bit of a mez there every so often.
Which one you want, Octo?
I don't know. I think we get pops behind us.
Trying to. Oh,
Just kill the shaman.
I'm moving up. I'm at 12%, by the way, guys.
Let me twitch you a little bit. It's not that great. It's still low level.
I'll take what you got. Someone keeps beating me in the face.
We have 4 now.
This one is.
Just put the pet on the shaman, the Jin shaman.
I don't know. Let's see. Where is he?
Assist chicks.
You can assist me, yeah. Finally got aggro. Jeez. Took forever to get that aggro off of you.
That's my.
Probably helps if I use the right songs.
I don't know. I think you're doing fantastic so far.
Okay. This wizard that's jumping around.
Yeah, just grab one. That one's good. The Bach wizard.
Yep.
Here, I'll slow him for you.
I'll pull a pet out when we get things settled down. I'll just keep twitching for now.
I think we're good. So did you have a... Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask Scar if he had a favorite zone with his Necromancer, because I know every class kind of shines a little differently in places.
Right now, at the higher level that I'm at, I haven't been able to find a good zone, but I really loved the over there.
Oh, okay,
Leveling
so
up.
more of an
I
outside
spent a lot
person.
of time there. Yeah, well, with fear and stuff, but I've been living a lot in City of Mist lately.
I think we're banned from City of Mist for a while. Yeah.
If we're not, we should be.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be afraid.
No,
to
it's just
set-
me because I play songs and kill people.
No, I mean we were having
Go
trouble
AFK.
just like jumping up a little tiny thing and crouching. It's not super complicated. Aftermath probably would have booted us by then.
Welcome back, Dragon. Nah.
Where we on
Be
the
surprised.
Bach wizard?
Jen.
Oh shit, my bad.
It's okay. It don't matter. They're actually both pretty the same. Just pick one.
Yeah, we're on the Jin.
So I was kind of curious as to on Aftermath, what's y'all's policy on streaming? Because I know with timers, you guys are, you know, rightly so secretive of those kind of things.
I think I've only been told of one particular timer that they don't want me to stream because it's not a timer that's like weekly. So like most spawns are on a week reset with a window, a plus and minus window.
Right.
So even if you know when the earthquake is, you know when the last roll is for ring 9 or ring 8 roll. So the ring 8 roll corresponds to the last rumble. So like you could just any guild that wants to know the windows, it's not that hard.
Got another ad over here.
And with the well, you keep backing up.
Yeah.
So I think, to be honest, with the rumbles that they have now, 2 random rumbles a month, the windows aren't as secretive as they once were, I think. If that's...
That makes sense. I mean, if it's out there pretty much for any guild that really wants to know, that really...
because every earthquake resets it. Except for one particular dragon. And then also too, if you watch my stream, you know I don't stream TeamSpeak, and I don't stream any of the guild chat and or group chat or whispers. So I have all that blocked out underneath my camera or my picture.
I should probably get in the habit of doing that at some point. That sounds a lot more forgiving than I thought it would be in there, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Awakens, the differences what Awakened had or has. I don't think I've ever seen any streamer be in an Awaken. They might have a little stricter policy. I don't know, or maybe they just don't have anybody that streams.
About 10 mana. I'm just met up a bit.
There is
Maybe snare, maybe. I don't want to get any ads.
What was that,
we're
Cypher?
gonna get an ad. I'm backing it up.
Looks clear back here. Yeah, we're clear.
All right, I looted that Star Ruby so it didn't rot, but we'll toss it out here in a second.
I don't know of an Awakened streamer, but I do know of an Awakened monk who does videos.
What the hell just happened?
You fell in the water because it's slimy down there. Probably should have warned you about that.
Yeah.
I believe you have to swim around, but you might be able to jump up right there if you have Lev.
I can have
Here, I can
one.
give you. I can try to give you Lev.
You could go around to the other side and Lev back over, since those mobs are dead anyways.
Yeah, I didn't know that was slimy.
Hey, what's up, Stone Little? How are you doing? That's another paradigm shifter.
Can you get up there?
Nope. Come on, you know.
Did you get Lev on my boots?
I got Lev, but I'm not moving upward.
Where's the Dragon? We need him. Coffee up here.
It's supposed to be a way to do it.
Let's see.
Maybe useful and actually play you guys some Mana Song.
There's like, I don't see anything.
Is there a tunnel you have to swim down? Alt tab and maybe you fly up like we were trying on the last zone. Dragon has reached his quota for helping out.
But we did almost kill him a couple times.
God bless it. Okay, so my other option is to go down. And where does this take me?
No idea.
It brings you back somewhere over here, I believe.
Probably should give you an invis just in case before you do all that.
I got invis rings.
Make sure you don't have songs on you if you see targets, and then you can always feign stuff away, I believe, right? You're a monk?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm back over here.
I would say from a streaming perspective, it's difficult to stream raids just because there is that downtime, like you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And there's really not a lot of people that want to sit in stream and watch the downtime staring at a wall.
Especially as a cleric.
This could get ugly.
Yeah.
This could get really ugly.
Not just saying that's going to send you back over to the jails.
No, I got it. It's just a matter of getting...
I think you come out on the other side over here where
We've already cleared.
we've already cleared, yeah, behind us. There you are.
Yeah, welcome
Alright,
back, man.
so...
But I think rumbles are probably fun to stream just because we're killing stuff so fast. So that's entertaining. But you know, Twitch is an interesting animal. I mean, as far as viewership goes, I think more people like to watch your stream.
You think so? I don't know about that. I've only been doing it for a little bit of time, so.
I've
Yeah,
been
but you
watching
got
it
a
for
good
long time.
you got a good family here, a good group of friends.
Yeah,
This
I
is
really
clear
enjoy
back in
it.
here.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Who did there? Love it.
And Cypher Deck, too. I mean, we're all part of the same stream, so.
Is this
Yeah, I watch
recently
all those
cleared?
guys.
It looks like it is clear, which is probably why those ads didn't pull anybody. And that's
Yeah,
kind of
maybe-
strange.
Maybe the
Okay.
previous people
Just left at the moment we got here.
strange.
Yeah, usually you have a scarab or a golem in here, or several mobs.
Keep your eyes open.
So Shix,
Bard thing.
the way Octo is going right there, it's kind of a wraparound. There's going to be a few mobs in each one of those rooms. Right off to your right, that's going to be a lot harder for you to pull. So,
Yeah, this is actually one of the few places I've been here.
okay, so you know, all right.
But I was only here for like maybe 40 minutes.
This is actually one of the camps that I had to learn how to start pulling when I was leveling here. I didn't do too well at the beginning.
Well, if you got any tips for the viewers at home who might, you know, want to come over here one day.
Just to be able to use, like I did there, just lull everything before you get too close.
Trying to
And it's
snare
probably-
like, a lot of resists.
Yeah, it's probably 10 times easier because I'm 60 now than I was 55 or 54.
The corrupt you probably
like-
will get quite
He's
a bit.
snared.
Yeah, these things hit pretty hard.
He's slowed, by the way. Only like 31%. I don't know if the shaman slows a little.
Land
I'll
at 40.
try. Let me get Malus.
What's kind of aggro you're going to get off of that, even at high level?
I can tash, stick them.
Sure, I'll help. If you can tash him, I'll Malo him and try to slow him, but not this one.
Yeah, the corrupt I would stay away from.
You can be our loot whore.
Who?
You're fat.
Me?
And
There's a low resist here.
Yeah, you want me to root one of them?
No, we're good. You can kill the knight. Keep the other one nosed.
Let me know when it's tashed.
It is tashed.
That's fast.
Having a fungi
That's a
tunic is
fast
awesome.
tash.
Snared.
Fungi tunic is nice. Did it take you a while to get that? Is that something you had to buy, or did you go down there?
Oh,
and
the
get
one I'm wearing is Nibris's fungi tunic. It's one of the ones he gave my shaman.
it? One of the mini ones I'm sure he has by now. Dude makes a lot of money over there in Siren's Grotto.
Yeah, he does.
Have you done a lot of cash camps, or more of just
Not
kinda
really,
chilling?
no. I actually created my cleric to do Saren's Grotto with him because I really wanted Drums of the Beast. So we were gonna basically farm up 2 of them. He'd get one, and I get one.
It work out that way? It kind of felt like a butt
No.
going.
No, he had some stuff in real life happen, so that's why he's kind of on a hiatus at the moment.
Oh, okay. He was back a few days ago, maybe a week ago now.
Yeah, he was on last night too.
Yeah, I couldn't get my loaded land.
I was watching the one last night a little bit. He was over in Siren's Grotto again with, what was the cleric's name?
Shitty.
Yeah. Gene, do you guys want a 6th? Sure. If you guys want to come down, join us over here in ABC. Kind of thinking about how we get you down here. You'd have to be a rogue or somebody who could flop, because I believe the mobs should be back up by now, and we don't have a call on the hero mage.
Or you can be an enchanter and do it.
Snared.
That's true. I didn't think about Enchanter. Enchanter can go pretty much wherever they want.
I think my most favorite class to group with is a bard with an epic. Over haste.
That epic, though. It's a nightmare epic to get, from what I hear.
Depends on if your guild can do Sevelus, or not Sev, but Gore.
Gore or
Gore.
Box.
Yeah.
Let's see, admin. Oh, so okay. Sorry about that, Captain. Let me throw you in the call. Yeah, Gene, we'll have to get you in next time. We'll get Captain in since he asked first.
So 6. The room in front of us has 3,
Hey, man, welcome to the stream.
and then
Hey guys.
Sorry I didn't get you in there earlier. I don't always have Skype maximized, so don't always see the messages.
And then you have this hall here. If you've got, if I could get shrunk, I could actually lull the people. Actually, that's not a bad idea since we have a shaman.
I can shrunk you.
Yeah, so hit me with shrink.
Okay, let me load it up. Since my main duty at the moment is boss. That's all I can really do. And melee.
It's not bad for a shaman.
Keister's not happy you're in a normal group, Octo. He wants you to be doing some cool stuff.
I know. Just showing off my my inky form.
I can't blame you for being proud of that. That definitely takes some time to get.
So here you get. So being shrunk, you can see it on my stream. You can actually do the whole gnome thing. You can look through the walls, and I learned from Nibris you can actually lull through the walls too. So we just target frog. Look underscore.
See, I never would have thought of doing that.
So I can. The armor is up right now.
You want to shrink, AC?
Sure. Do a whole party
The
of shrinkage.
armor, he drops some good stuff, right?
Can you guys hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have to restart Skype as an admin so my mute key works.
Oh, okay. We'll throw you back in the call, or I think you can just join when you come back in as well, since you're already part of it.
So here's the A of the ABC. We got the armorer.
He drops the singing still something, I thought. Or
Yeah, people don't want me in groups. They want me to power level their characters.
Oh, no. We're not worried about leveling up. I know Cypher is at the moment, but that's just...
Check out Keister, check out Velks and see how many people are there.
I mean, I'd love to be 45 for Clicky. Clicky that's in my pocket.
You don't even have your epic yet, dude.
I'll tell you what, man.
I have another
Dragon
Clicky in my pocket.
Dragon can vouch for this too. I mean, doing the Forager cycle yesterday, I probably got at least almost 20% XP from doing that.
How long did you do that one for? A few hours, or?
I think we did it like 5 or 6 hours.
I got time for a quick bio break.
Sure.
Sure.
All right, I'll be right back.
Is that what he dropped, the bracer?
Yeah. Oh. No.
No,
No,
he wasn't dead yet. Now he's dead.
That's what I have in my pocket that I want to click. I want to click
Singing Still
it
Bracer.
over and over. Oh, that's the nicey one.
It's a 9 damage shield 9.
But it does stack with the other one, and if you power level that way, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with mage though. Mage's fire damage shield, it doesn't stack with that.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.